Rogers the musical. Oh my.
I could do this all.
Oh. Yikes. Oh, I can't look. I can't look. It's so bad. Hi everyone, welcome to Marvel Monday on Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff who has seen pretty much everything. I even worked at a video store for a few years, but I somehow skipped over an entire genre of movies. So I created this reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies and TV shows that I am viewing for the first time. I started watching all of the MCU in release order so that I could understand all the jokes and references in WandaVision, and that was a fantastic experience. But I was kind of sad when I finished WandaVision because I felt like I didn't have that much to look forward to. But then Hawkeye came out and I've been waiting so patiently to get to it, and now it's time. I'm excited to watch my boyfriend in his own TV show, the world's most underrated Avenger in my opinion, and Haley Steinfeld, who I also really like. It's got a 90 and 92% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's pretty good, I think. Higher than the 83-84% that Falcon and the Winter Soldier has. It's pretty equal with Loki, and it's a tiny bit higher than WandaVision even, so that speaks well of it, I think. It looks like Florence Pugh shows up, and I liked her so much in Black Widow, so I'm glad to see her again, and I'm wondering if Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Val is going to appear in this one, maybe at the end. But yeah, it looks like there are 6 episodes, so we'll do 2 each week, which kind of sucks because if they're really good, I'll have to wait like a whole week. But that's okay. For you guys on the channel, I will make that sacrifice. What I do for you guys, I swear. So yeah, right before we get started, please support my channel by subscribing so you can find me easily and watch more of my videos. So let's dive into the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye.
You shouldn't eavesdrop.
Then how would I know what you're saying when I'm not there?
Yeah, good question.
Mommies can be pretty fun too, you know.
I bet you didn't know I could do this.
That's impressive.
You smile. Come on.
That's a nice kitchen. Oh, what was that? Wait, 2012? Okay, what movie is happening outside? Is that the actual Avengers movie?
Mommy, what's happening? Mommy?
That townhouse is huge. Okay, yeah, it's the first Avengers movie was 2012, right? So was their townhouse one of the ones that gets destroyed? Oh, jeez. So where did the mom and dad go?
Guys! We have to get out of here!
And go where though? That's the like. Oh, and don't hurt that chandelier. That's so pretty. Oh my God, is the whole thing collapsing? So it is really interesting. Like the kids that feeling the fallout from, you know, like Wanda was like the whole fallout from Sokovia, and she's now the fallout from what happened in New York.
They won't come back.
Well, I don't know that we know that.
How do you know?
Yeah. Simon Callow. Cool. I like him. Vera Farmiga, if you haven't seen Up in the Air, such a great movie. Oh, and so is she in fencing too? Oh, and karate. Okay, I'm just showing all of the kind of long opening credits. Was WandaVision that long? I don't think it was.
Well, that was a bit of a letdown.
Let's see, there's a bigger explosion that she can have. A little bit bigger.
All right, that's not great, but it could be worse.
And it falls all the way down through the building. Whoops. We haven't seen very many winter scenes in any MCU stuff, so that's cool. Rogers the musical. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. That's... Wow. Oh, no. Yeah, he's not enjoying it. Oh. Yikes. Oh, I can't look. I can't look. It's so bad. Oh, yikes. That's bad. Oh, I'm watching that. It's freaking him out. Oh.
The battle's just begun.
We'll conquer the Chitauri.
Then get shawarma when we're done.
Get shawarma when we're done. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. No, yeah. I've seen a couple of things about that around. Rogers the Musical. Oh, it's painfully bad.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, Mom.
They have a lot of money.
You will get hurt. So please don't go out looking for it.
Or hurt someone else. Like, she could have killed somebody, I suppose, if the bell was that delicately hung. I'm not sure what making the clapper would do, why that would make the bell collapse, but I guess.
We'll see you at the party.
See you there, honey. Lots more.
They're not even gonna, like, wait for her and, like, drive together? Okay.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, guys.
Oh, she is in it. I thought that she wasn't there because they couldn't get her to do it, the show.
Christmas movie marathon.
Movie marathon. Awesome.
Works for me. All right.
Ugly sweaters. Ugly Christmas sweater.
I'm not into the whole ugly sweaters thing. I like Christmas hats.
You're the little bishop girl.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Armand. Being a little more ladylike for the wedding, so we won't be competing
Wedding? Oh, dear.
with your prize of a mother.
Somehow he doesn't, I'm guessing somehow he doesn't think that she's much of a prize. That's an odd way to say it.
Is there a part of you that could be happy for me?
Probably not. Puppy? Oh.
Huh?
Poor little guy. Oh, now we know why she's dressed like a waiter.
You see, that's the problem, Gary. You don't even know my name.
She's gonna talk her way out of it. I really hope those racks of bottles don't fall over. I have a feeling they might. They do look rather precarious.
Get ready.
He looks kind of familiar. Have we seen him before?
From the wreckage of the Avengers compound. Now you.
Oh. Oh, okay, so I was trying to remember who Ronan was, and I didn't want to admit that I didn't remember. But now I think I remember. What's his name's alter ego when he was so upset about losing Nat? They are really bad shots. That's always a plot hole that bothers me. Is she doesn't have a gun, they have guns. They should be all dead. She's gasping and breathing a lot. And it's weird. Like, you don't really do that when you're fighting? I don't know.
The watch. I found it.
Whose watch is that?
Terrorized organized crime in New York and elsewhere.
Oh, because that wasn't when he lost Nat. It was when he lost his family in the blip, in the snap. Okay. I remember now. So many movies to plot points to remember. I can't remember them all. That wasn't a very smooth climb, but okay. So is that her mom's townhouse, or is that's the old guy's townhouse? Okay, it is. It's okay. Uh-oh. It's a weird blood stain. What cars have that lock anymore? I don't know of a single car that has those kinds of locks.
And who the hell are you?
Okay, interesting first episode. I think the dialogue is a little stilted, and like the action's a little stilted. Like, I'm not. It's not the level of fighting and stuff. I mean, it's because she's young, but they're clearly establishing that in the beginning that she's like in gymnastics and she's a black belt and all this stuff. Is, I don't know. I guess expect her to be a little bit more physically capable, but yeah, we'll see. I guess. So, season 1, episode 2, hide and seek.
And rich people think they're invincible, and you have always been both. You're not. You will get hurt.
Yeah, and also, you know, if she's a black belt and she's been in gymnastics and doing sports and archery and stuff, like, she's been hurt. Like, you don't do that much sport activity without getting injured, you know?
Are you 18?
I'm 22.
Yeah, same thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Hawkeye. In my place.
I would probably freak out if Jeremy Renner was in my apartment, too.
You should see the other guys.
I did. Tracksuit Mafia.
That's their name? That's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know.
And my name's on the buzzer.
Whoops.
Oh, no. Get out.
Oh, Molotov cocktails. Okay, that's not good. Oh. Oops. Could have used it more inside. Oh, she's got, at least it's got a sprinkler system.
No, you're not. Bag of money be useful to me.
Yeah, as I say, I'd rather have a bag of money.
Why, yes, Clint, you may enter my apartment. Don't you need my keys?
No.
I don't think you're going to be able to get in the apartment. Not now. It's a little too easy. Like, I don't think firefighters just leave their stuff laying around, do they? I guess never been that close to a fire, but... Oh. Uh-oh. Would you put that on a fire truck, too?
You don't want this infected or ruin your week. Ooh, that's actually not so bad.
Well, and pull it together. That's going to be a really bad scar.
Your costume looks pretty bad. And how about now? You see me?
Oh, that was easy. Okay.
Is underway. New York socialist.
Somebody feed that dog something other than pizza. Oh, man. Its poops are going to be so stinky.
She's just gonna come and find me anyway.
What is she wearing?
She owns a security company. It's literally the safest place I can go.
The mom owns a security company? When was... That's an important detail that I don't think was told before.
And to be clear, not because I want to, just because I need to.
Oh. What happened?
Yeah. A lot of explosions right next to your head will do that.
If all goes as planned today, Kate, this is probably going to be the last time we see each other.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Desires my approval, yet wants to set firm boundaries. She feels threatened by me, and you know what? I can understand.
Yeah, it's psychoanalyzing a kid. Like, it's not going to get you.
I bought a book about being a stepdad.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's very helpful.
Money well spent, Jack.
Thank you.
Wait. Your armaments. Helmet.
Of course, he's going to have the most ridiculous looking outfit. I'm surprised he hasn't accidentally stabbed someone.
Look, I'm not trying to cause a scene here, all right? Out of respect. Wherever the hell this is.
Yeah, whatever the hell this is.
Just make it quick.
Yeah. What? No, you gotta make it look real. We gotta have trial by combat.
Oh, jeez. Burn the corpse.
Merry Christmas.
You too, Clint.
Take care.
Maybe tie up the back of your backpack a little bit better.
Well, then you have 5 days to keep that promise.
Didn't they say 5 days, like the day before yesterday?
You cook, you're attentive, you're wealthy. You're almost too good to be true.
Is he wealthy? Now he's wealthy, maybe because he's going to inherit the money from what's his name, but...
Oh, come on, why not? Got some spare fencing gear.
I'm convinced.
Okay, all she said was why not. That's not a convincing argument. That's not an argument at all.
It really isn't, but okay. It's going to happen anyway. In the middle of the main hallway. They don't have a gym in the enormous townhouse.
Look, I don't want you doing any more snooping. You could get really hurt.
Is that art the same pattern as her outfit? And who's the aunt that has this apartment that she can get into?
I had to take my head off.
Yeah, those pants are the same pattern as that piece of art on the wall.
Come on. Easy, easy.
Ow?
She wants him alive.
She who? Is this the aunt?
Because it was getting very hard to find place. No? Old warehouses are being converted into lofts.
Yeah. Not a lot of empty buildings in New York anymore.
I guess I am who you think I am. I'm not the guy you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Right. I mean, is that him there? I would really like to speak to your boss. It's why I'm here.
Look at me, okay? Because I'm interrogating you, right?
I'm interrogating you. She's gonna get herself caught too.
We have them.
So is she looks kind of familiar. Is she one of the Black Widows? I am liking the animation. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that. But that is, you know, pretty par for the course for these MCU TV shows. Like, I remember feeling that same way with basically all of the others just after the first 2 episodes. Lots of confusion and feelings of, like, not sure if I like it yet, but very curious about where it's going to go. It's not as intellectually deep as Loki, for sure, and it's not as emotional or as, like, paradigm shifting as WandaVision. It feels much more in line with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, just in style and fighting and all that. So that bodes well, because I liked the way Falcon and the Winter Soldier developed over the course of the series. So I'm sad that Simon Callow's character was killed off so early. If he really was, I guess we'll see. Because he's such an amazing actor, and he brings like this certain fun gravitas to shows that focus more on young people. He's very much like Alec Guinness in Star Wars, which I've already seen, but won't be posted until Wednesday. But, you know, we'll talk more about that on Wednesday, I guess. I'm liking Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld together. Like, the banter between the two of them is fun, but a bit silly at the same time, and not in a bad way. But she's still so young. I feel like I've seen her in so many movies for so many years. Like, she was 13 when she did True Grit. A fabulous movie you should check out if you haven't seen it. But what that does is, like, I forget that she's still only 25, and then she's playing even younger. So I kind of want to see her play a more serious character rather than a college kid or a young kid trying to pretend that they're more mature than they really are. But I'm willing to reserve judgment on that until I see more episodes. I think that's probably like the character acting like an idiot sometimes, and that usually bugs me, but she does it pretty well. She carries it off well. What I'm not crazy about is her physicality. I would expect someone who is that successful in that many different sports to be much more in control of their body and their arm movements and their posture and their movement. Athletes move in a particular way, and she still has that like bit of awkward teenager in her that doesn't match up with the history of the character quite right. So I'm hoping to see that get a little bit better. The LARPing segment was pretty silly, and I think it went on a bit too long, and it was trying a bit too hard to be funny and making the LARPers look like dorks and then torture Clint because he's usually so kind of stoic. But he also, we've seen him have a good sense of humor, like with his kids and with his past relationship with Nat, and that's not really coming through enough for me. Like, I know he didn't get Nat back. Like, he lost his best friend, but, you know, he's got his family back after the blip. So is he really struggling with that much inner turmoil? I mean, we don't know what he did when he was like being Ronin. So maybe we'll see that more of that in this story. That would be interesting. Maybe there's a connection between Jack and Ronin, and that's why maybe that's why Jack wanted that sword so much. I don't know. I have a feeling there's going to be like, that's going to come to a head. Interesting. But, you know, overall, though, I am looking forward to seeing what happens next and how it's going to grow, because that's what happens in the MCU stuff. They're good at like kind of meting out information in a way that just progresses well over the course of the story arc. So I think it'll be interesting to see more. So here's another of my reactions to watch that you might like or you might hate me for. I'm okay either way. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and the bell button to be notified when I post the next episodes. Thanks for watching with me.